And welcome to Mount Zion High School. Now entering the field are your 2024 Marching Braves. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the performance of the Star Spangled Banner by the Mount Zion High School Ladies, conducted by Mr. Fassero. Stay on your feet for the Mount Zion school song.
Tommy, sit down. You're like sad. He was like, I was like, no, back down. This popcorn action. Like she's making it. Yeah.
I went shutter to 125. It's better. I think it's better.
It looks better.
Okay.
there?
Yeah, I believe so. Number 10, yeah.
Looking at him warming up there, we were told by by all the scouts out here. He has a boot on.
No, I
just saw
watched
that.
him.
Yeah.
He was kicking field goals from the 30.
So we just saw him kick it out the back of the end zone there. That'll be a thing to keep an eye on this ball game.
I'm telling you, when you, it's just like. Same exact play. This time rolling out to his left, though. Caught by, and over the left-hand side from Malik Pierce and down. Or that's, excuse me, that's that is Blake Laddish with the catch. There is a flag down on the play.
Did get the completion wide open to Laddish, and I love the roll out there by Baron Odom. See, knew this flag's going to be on. I see Taylorville walking in the wrong direction.
So illegal man downfield for the Tornadoes, and that's going to send them back to the 10, I believe.
Yeah, exactly what we were talking about there, Leroy. Don't want to see too many flags thrown, especially a legal man in the, what was it?
Illegal man downfield. So they have to report. They have to report when they are wide receivers. Offensive linemen cannot get farther than 5 yards downfield, or else it's trouble. A man in motion. That's Clark Durbin. Odom in the shotgun. In the pistol. Odom sets. And looks to throw. Quick throw, and that is, off Durbin's hands and incomplete. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Isn't a terrible throw there from Odom to Durbin. Durbin kind of spinning off to his right, hit by a defender immediately. Student section from Mount Zion fired up already.
3rd and 12. They've got 8 up there, but that's not an 8. There's 3rd and 12. We are a little bit lower than what we are accustomed to back in Taylorville. So the sideline, sometimes the numbers might be a little bit construed of what they normally are just because we are screened by all of the Taylorville faithful. So Odom looking to throw again. And I like this attack. It goes to the right-hand side. That is caught. No real room, though, and it's going to be caught on the screenplay. So the screenplay was smelled out against Clark Durbin. Durbin stopped. And that's going to be a quick 3 and out after the penalty kills the drive.
Still a decent takeaway there. Baron Odom comfortable in the pocket, threw a nice zipping pass over to his right. Just not enough for the 1st down. Got to get it out. Need to give himself some good field position here.
Cade Beckmeyer trying to fire up his guys out there. And we'll get ready to punt here. Snap, and the punt is up. Good punt down to about the 46, but it takes a favorable Mount Zion bounce and goes out of bounds at the Mount Zion 43. So great field position to set up for the Braves to start their original drive.
Last week against Columbia, there was a play, maybe second half, where Taylorville kicked off 4 different times, if you recall, Leroy. Not sure, and it did go out of bounds a few times, and I'm not quite sure why we kept calling it back.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Very
like
strange.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
The ball at the 47. Must have gone out way quicker than what I thought it did. But Mount Zion will start their drive from the 47. Keller Stocks in at quarterback. Stocks, quick throw over. Caught immediately by Braden Trimble. Trimble out to his left and gone. Left side, now a flag comes in. He's going to score. Trimble scores right away.
There's a flag, but a screen pass to the right, Leroy, and Trimble just switched the side of the field right there. Braden Trimble apparently in the game. We thought that he might have been dressed in his street clothes. He just completely switched the side of the field. Looks like this is going to come back. Saw that he had no roots, was on our near side, went all the way to the far side, completely deked out the defense. This ball's going to come all the way back, though, Leroy, but that is a scary start from the Braves.
So holding penalty on the or illegal push in the back on the Braves, and that will send it back.
My goodness. Taylorville thinking they're lucky stars right now. They're going to have to make some changes and not let Trimble run around on him like that.
So it's from the spot of the foul, so it does move up to the 40. Not a big fan of that, but that's what the rules are. So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of Taylorville. Underhanded, right side, now on the run. Pushing off is Jacob Harvey. Harvey threw down to about the 32 and pulled down.
Stocks to Harvey, little pitch right in front of him. A decent push forward for the Braves.
So new first down, 1st and 10 from the 31. The clock is not accurate at all up on the scoreboard. It has been brutal all whole first drive so far. Shotgun. Looking to throw, quick throw over to the left to Trimble. Trimble over towards the 25, then pulled down. In on the stop was Baron Odom.
Trimble gets a block for himself. Odom able to separate himself or pull down Trimble. That's a tough guy to get down to the ground, though.
2nd and 4, give or take. Taylorville showing blitz, rushing 3, at least on the surface. Shotgun, high snap, handoff again, ate up in the backfield and pulled down with no gain on the play as Joey Jordan, the 5'11", 195-pound senior running back, has no room whatsoever, and Taylorville blitzing up the middle slowed that run down.
Yeah, well read there by the Taylorville defense. And Leroy, you were calling it before that ball was even snapped?
Every once in a while I can pull it off. 3rd and 4, and Taylorville has a big chance right here to limit this drive and just keep them to a field goal, which, given how well Mount Zion can kick, they will be going for a field goal if they get stopped here. Shotgun. Stack set on both sides. Looking to throw, left side screen and dropped. It was dropped, absolutely dropped, yeah. And that is a huge drop as not Trimble, that was Ricky Jones over on the far left side. Jones dropped it. And it will be 4th and 4. And now an interesting situation for Mount Zion, who presumably can push to get this, but they do have a leg to kick.
This is exactly what we were talking about, Leroy. Taylorville defense is going to have to play all 4 downs every single time. I don't think they're going to get any types of breaks. 4th and 4. Mount Zion has the weapons to be able to get this.
Keller Stock, Stacks on the left. Over on the near side is Ricky Jones and J.C. Anderson. Looking to throw, right side, and up in the air, and intercepted down at the 20. And a great pick by Taylorville's Maddox Owens. Another interception from Maddox Owens, who was in the right place at the right time. Ball knocked up in the air, Taylorville right there, and boy, that is a huge stop for the Tornadoes.
Well, absolutely how Mount Zion draws it up when they have a 4th and 4 like that. J.C. Anderson, 6'7", just did not have enough height to grab that one. Perfect opportunity there for the Tornadoes to seize it.
Boy, and when you look at this game, no matter what happens, there are some wins you can absolutely take away from this already for this Taylorville Tornado defense. So the Tornadoes come back out onto the field. Guess what? No worse for wear than what they were before. Yeah. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Maddox Havera on that interception. Beautiful.
All right, Odom all alone in the backfield. Empty set. Looking to throw again. Right side, caught. Tries to find a hole and gets pulled down around the 32 as that one catch is made by Malik Pierce. Enough for a first down, and That's the way you want to start off. And I already like this Taylorville throwing attack that we've seen early here, Tim.
It's the efficiency we're seeing. It's that need for speed from this Tornado offense, and that's exactly how you're going to have to play against the Mount Zion team. You're not going to be able to nickel and dime your way down the field. It's going to take some big runs like that.
Well, and I was going to say it. The little simple slant patterns seem to be working. Let's see what they do here. Durbin and Pierce on the near side. Odom in the backfield. In the shotgun. Barking commands. Low snap. Fakes a pitch. Now takes it himself. Flag comes in. Is going to come back on a hold, I would imagine.
He might have used the wrong term there. Nickel and diming is exactly what that little pass was, and I think that is a perfect way to get down the field for this Tornado team. The quarterback keeps is where they might get in trouble tonight.
So yet another penalty on the Taylorville Tornadoes, and something that we've seen over the last 3 weeks so far here, as Taylorville will again back up. So Taylorville has a false start on the offense. They'll back up 5 yards.
3 flags thrown in this game
already.
2 on Taylorville, 1 on Mount Zion.
6:52 left here in this first quarter. Nothing score as both teams still kind of feeling each other out here early, as Taylorville was able to thwart a drive thanks to an interception. Odom looking to throw. Quick throw. Caught again by Pierce. Being pulled back, and that forward progress will get him up back to the original line of scrimmage. No more. Brought down by Connor Fox.
Another good pass there. Malik Pierce being harassed to the ground. 4 or 5 different Braves taking him down to the ground there. But yeah, another good short pass there.
But again, I'm telling you, I like this style of drop back, West Coast drop back throw type deal that we're seeing from this Taylorville offense so far. Not a whole lot of run game. We know what defense this Mount Zion Braves can bring as far as the run attack goes. Taylorville trying to exploit that with some quick passes. Fakes a pitch, now takes it himself. And the Magician finds his way about a yard short of the marker. So it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line.
A great run by the quarterback there, Baron Odom. Able to put the team on his back just a little bit. And that fake pitch was beautiful. Sent the defender the wrong way, found his hole.
And Mount Zion defense, not as sharp as what we've seen the last couple years. I know it's still early, and I might regret to say those words out loud, but so far what we've seen has not been pristine as we are accustomed to seeing from this Mount Zion team. I'll take it as long as we can. Trips left, everybody on the left-hand side. Odom all alone. That's not true. He's got a guy next to him. Mateer just blocks, though. Caught by Durbin. Durbin gets enough for the first down, and then gets pulled out of bounds. Gets pulled out by Ricky Jones.
Taylorville, wide receivers getting open in the second drive very, very well. You had Ladage, we've had Malik Pierce, Clark Durbin, just a very springy offense so far.
I'm telling you, I like what I see so far. That quick pass attack has been working really, really well. You want to see more of it.
4 quarters is the name of this ball game today, Leroy, because Mount Zion's going to bring it every single one of them.
But again, and I said it before the game started, look, I want to see offense. Yep. If your defense gives up some stuff, fine. But get this offense going. Taylorville so far looks up to that task as they're moving the ball very, very well. Even on the last play where the penalty was, it took him out of the down, and now a timeout taken as Jeb Odom did not like what he saw.
Taylorville Community Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeouts, conveniently located in Taylorville, Pana, Hillsborough, Litchfield, or online at tccu.org. Member NCUA.
They're going to take a timeout, so we will too, at least the 30. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in a moment. far. This drive started from their own 21. They're now down to the 46 on a slow, methodical drive. And listen, if you're Taylorville, are you all right with eating up the clock?
You absolutely are, Leroy. If you can take this all the way down to the end of the first quarter and punch one in for get a couple 6 points there, I think that's exactly what Taylorville will be happy with.
Odom is all alone in the backfield now, rolls out to his right side, got to hurry, gets hit as he's thrown, but it's caught by Malik Pierce. A fantastic catch made on the far right side and a huge gain from Taylorville all the way down to the 26.
What a throw, what a catch. Baron Odom preparing for some contact right as he threw it.
He got hit.
And a beautiful throw on the dot to Malik Pierce, who also took some contact upon catching that. That's a great looking play and a huge advance down the field.
1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of Mount Zion. Taylorville in motion, looking for the move here. On the attack. Hands off right side, finds a hole and pulled down around the 20-yard line on a good run from Owen Mateer.
Mateer powerfully moving through the line there. And exactly what the Taylorville offense needed there. Just after that long pass, I think that's a great little steadying play. Pick up 5 yards.
So 2nd and 5 from the 20. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Taylorville in the red zone.
That, after a scary start for Taylorville defense, able to get off the field, they're in a great spot.
2 wide receivers on the left. The handoff to Mateer again. Gets tripped up as he gets to the first line and gets pulled down around the 15.
Staying clean, having a tight grip on that football as they move through the line, this Mount Zion defense.
Gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd and 1. And if you're Taylorville, you've got to be fired up with how this offensive drive has gone. You get an interception, then you move the ball. Now, Baron Odom just takes it himself, pushes forward, still on his feet. Loose ball, and loose again. No one can pick it up, and now Taylorville got it back. 2 fumbles in a row. Taylorville fumbled it while they were trying to get the ball past the first down marker. Mount Zion brought the ball all the way back down to the 30, then Taylorville picked it up again. And after all the carnage, after all the damage, it's going to be 3rd and forever. No, they got enough for the first down.
This will be interesting.
So they went past the line of scrimmage for the first down before the fumble happened. So they are going to rule it a 1st and 10. But it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I've never seen anything like that.
I've never seen anything like that. Have you?
No.
That is bizarre. Odom, empty set. Takes it again himself. Pushes forward and then gets still up on his feet and now pulled down.
And then once again, Taylorville getting a stroke of luck there because Mount Zion had a clear look at the end zone. I don't know what happened. The ball had some butter on it.
I don't know what
he
hit the leg when he was running, and the ball got knocked off his leg. But for Taylorville, they're going to breathe another sigh of relief here. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 25. Odom with Mateer next to him. Hands out to Mateer, and no room for Mateer, who gets pulled down right away. And now Taylorville running the ball and not really getting to where they need to, as there was a stop made by Johnny Jordan, the linebacker senior, 5'11".
Yeah, picked up Mateer right as he got the handoff there, and I would like to see Baron Odom go back to a slant pass right here. Maybe get Malik Pierce open downfield again. You got to make a cut with your wide receivers. You got a couple of great ones out there right now.
3rd and 8 from the 25. Got to get down to the 15 to get a new set of downs. Blake Laddish on the near side. Got to go. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Got to snap it. And delay again. The delay a game on Taylorville. And another penalty coming in on the Tornadoes.
And a 3rd and 7 there. It's going to push him back. And at that point, Leroy, if you're Baron Odom, are you starting to scream, snap the ball here, or what are they trying to get out there?
Well, it felt like they were trying to audible out of whatever they were in, because they moved from under centered back to a shotgun formation, and they're going to get a little bit of an explanation from Odom on Jeb Odom on what they want to do here moving forward. The frustration from Taylorville, who has been what we talked about in pregame about keeping those penalties down, already have a quarter of a dozen here within the first quarter.
That's exactly what Taylorville needed in this first half here, as much possession as they can.
Odom again, delayed run, now takes it forward and then gets pulled down back to the original line of scrimmage, no more. And it'll be 4th and 9. And now Taylorville will have a tough situation here as they try to figure out what they want to do with the ball in enemy territory.
35 seconds now, clock winding down.
They're going to have to get a playoff because there's only 26 on the clock. So it's about 6-second difference between the clock and the quarter. All right, so Taylorville will go for it on a 4th and 8. Odom back in the shotgun, Mateer next to him. 2 up top, 1 on the bottom. Rushing 4. Fakes the throw, now throws it deep towards the end zone. 1-on-1 matchup. Caught for a touchdown. There it is. Holy cow. Clark Durbin on the catch. How did that happen?
Glad I didn't speak too soon. Clark Durbin over the shoulder. Baron Odom trusting it deep into the back of the end zone. Unbelievable throw, unbelievable catch. Tornadoes strike first.
So Taylorville gets on the board with 6 on a 4th and 8 throw over the far right side of the end zone, and Taylorville Tornadoes take a 6-0 lead.
That's a highlight reel play right there, Leroy.
My goodness. I'll take it any day of the week. Isaac Rebster to hold, kick is up, and it was blocked. So it'll stay 6-0, but Taylorville strikes first, using up the entire first quarter. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Taylorville 6, Mount Zion nothing.
I've never seen them make a pass. I've never seen them drive like that.
Let's go. Let's go. Take that.
Going back.
Yeah. Nothing here thanks to a huge drive that brought an 80 yards on that drive that took up most of the first quarter. So after a great interception, Taylorville marches down the field on the back of Baron Odom and Clark Durbin. And Tornadoes strike first for 6.
And it wasn't even the cleanest drive. We've seen Leroy. They were able to, overcome some adversity on that one. Some delay of game, some holdings, the crazy double fumble play, and then all of a sudden, Taylor finds himself in the end zone. That was just an unbelievable drive.
So Taylorville will get ready to kick here. And I feel like we have a musical chair when it comes to kickers here. That one's over to the near side. Picked up and caught by Connor Fox. Fox is brought down in the back near about the 32-yard line as he is brought down by Cash Foraker.
That's a really nice track down there by Foraker. Zion had legs on that one. They had blockers, but Foraker last man to beat just before getting to the backside there. And just once again, very aggressive, very well thought out run.
So it marks the end of the first quarter. The Taylorville Tornadoes lead this one at the end of the first, 6-0. The Mount Zion Braves will take over at their own 32-yard line. That's where they will start this drive. But the Taylorville Tornadoes, they feel like, hey, that quarter couldn't have gone any better than what it went right there as they were able to march down the field and score.
Absolutely, Leroy. And as we were talking about, Taylorville is happy with munching time off the clock. And if they can, get a few points here and there and keep the Braves at bay, they might be just fine in this one. Again, Taylorville, 1 win, 2 losses on the year. Mount Zion coming in 2-1. First home game for Mount Zion tonight, another big factor.
So the Braves will start their drive, and they'll go right to left now on your radio dial as they start from their own 32. And Taylorville defense, coming off the big interception, would love nothing more than to do that again. That pass, of course, was just tipped up in the air.
Yeah.
Max happened to be in the right place at the right time. They were able to pull that one down, and Baron Odom said, "Thanks, bud. I'll take it from here."
Yep.
So we'll see what attack the Braves want to do here after the great defensive stand from Taylorville. Stocks, right-hand side now with a handoff to Trimble. Trimble gets pulled down around the 46, and boy, Taylorville was really trying to pull that one out of his hand, weren't they?
Trimble running with a purpose there, stopping right at about the 50, and had some extra words for some Tornadoes after that. You're gonna have to double that guy all game.
I think that was
Trimble, right?
Kate
11?
Beckmeyer bringing him down.
Oh yeah.
So 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Another quick screen throw out to the right. Trimble again with it. Trimble gets pulled down this time as they read the screen down for a gain of nothing on the play. Do have some lightning that's over on the right-hand side.
Heat lightning. I'm not seeing any storms in the forecast here. There's a collection of clouds. Same screen pass play over to Trimble on his right. Quarterback Keller Stocks. Not a name I'm too familiar with. Do you remember Stocks from last year?
I do not.
Yeah, it was Coaster maybe.
So Stocks lined up in the shotgun. Taylorville rushing 4. And now a full blitz. He's got to roll out to his left-hand side. Still on his feet. Now cuts forward, still up, and then Keller Stocks gets pulled down across midfield, close to the first down line, and enough for the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of Taylorville. So Mount Zion now moving the ball fairly efficiently here.
Yeah, after Stocks was flushed out of the pocket there, he had a whole lot of running room.
Two up top, one on the bottom. Same formation as last time. Again, holding, looking to throw. Taylorville back, and now pressure on Stocks. Right-hand side, Stocks breaks through past the defender, enough for a first down. Then gets pushed out of bounds around the 4. And again, Taylorville defense getting into the backfield, just not enough to get Stocks down.
That was a magic act right there by Stocks, Leroy. He was completely swallowed up. He was literally about to go down, kind of crumble into that quarterback, safety position, and he found a hole and got out right there. That's a lucky break for the Braves.
First and goal from the 5. High snap, loose snap. Gets to the right side, still up on his feet. Stocks breaks and dancing all over the place and pushes through for a touchdown. And that is 3 times now that they had Stocks all in the backfield and they could have done something and couldn't get it done.
Well, that was some violent right to left movement there from Stocks, and that's a hard guy to pull down no matter what. But as you say, Leroy, you have your opportunities to pull that guy down. Maybe it's just well-timed blocks by the Braves, but once again, not a score we wanted to see here in this second half, about halfway through.
So that ties up the game, 6-6, 7:33 left here in this first half. Mount Zion to kick. Gabe Shoemaker with a leg. Taylorville trying to block this one. Kick is up and still in the air 10 years later.
That was a strong kick.
Shoemaker makes it 7-6, and the Braves take the lead for the first time today, halfway through the second quarter, which I don't care what you say, Tim, that's a big win for the Tornadoes. 7-6 for the Braves. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in a moment.
Forgot to read this off for the Taylorville Tornado touchdown here. With the touchdown, your locally owned Scooters Coffee in Taylorville is donating $10 for each Taylorville Tornado varsity touchdown in their varsity games this year.
Yonker and Durbin back for the Tornadoes, although given how well Gabe Shoemaker kicks, I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Kick is up. And it's going to be caught by Yonker. To the 25, still up on his feet, and bowls over his defender down to about the 28-yard line on a good run from Owen Yonker.
Impressive.
Ran over his guy,
That's
man.
impressive.
I like
acceleration, athleticism right there from Yonker. Absolutely what you want to see from him. He caught that on the goal line, too. That's a scary thing to do. A lot of confidence in that kid's stride there. Love it.
So Taylorville will take over at their own 28-yard line, and Taylorville easily ran down the field, nickeling and diming the whole way down to get 6 points in the first quarter.
Then a long bomb from Baron Odom to Clark Durbin in the end zone. That was the prettiest pass we've seen all year.
On a drive that was dead.
Yeah.
4th and 9. So Baron Odom will get things going here. Mateer next to him. Pitches it out to Mateer. Forward, and then gets tripped up in the backfield for a huge loss of about 5. Nowhere going on that one, and then not that bad, lost for about 2.
Yeah, Mateer just trying to find the edge and not able to. Very strong on Zion defense, and this is where we might start to see things click for both of these squads. We had an interesting, slower start to this ball game.
Well, Taylorville trying to keep them off kilter by using a balanced passing running game. See what they have here. Odom. Quick throw. Picked up by Malik Pierce. Spins around and gets taken up and tripped up close to the first down marker for a gain of 9.
That's a beautiful route there by Malik Pierce. That'll move the chains for him.
Good for a first down.
That's great.
So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
After a loss, Taylorville right back on the horse, and then Barron using all of his weapons tonight. I've been loving seeing the variety, really keeping the defense off balance for the Braves.
Odom sets up in the shot. Low snap, hands it off. Pushes forward, still on his feet, tripped up, taken down, close to about the 45-yard line.
Once again, methodical, and they're making efficient moves each snap. This is exactly what you want to see, Leroy.
So 2nd and 5 from the 49-yard line. Tornadoes moving the ball very well on offense so far here today.
Absolutely.
On the road on a Friday night. This is Mount Zion's first home game of the season.
Great showing for Taylorville crowd tonight.
Taylorville fired up. Hands off again. Tries to push through, still up on his feet, taken down for a gain of about 2 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and manageable on a 3rd and 3.
Player down.
Taylorville player slow to get up.
Quite sure who it is. Like a single number.
All right, so we're going to attend to the down Taylorville player. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be back in just a moment. .48.
Owen Mateer was the one on the ground there. He did walk off on his own power, sitting on the sideline, not being tended to right now. I think we'll probably see him more in this ball game.
Showing blitz. Flag comes in, throw is up. Pierce makes so he can't hold on, and it's dropped. But there is a flag in on the play.
So good to see Pierce, even though this one will be coming back here. It was an incomplete pass. But Pierce able to get open so many times and able to fight off his defender right there, almost made the catch. And a lot of promising signs from that. Is he a junior? He's a junior.
There's no flag on the play. I thought I saw one.
Sure
It was not. 4th and 3 from the 46. Taylorville showing punt.
It's Connor Fox back to receive.
Down by 1 on a 7-6 game in favor of Mount Zion. Cash Foraker. Oh, trying to get off the field, and Taylorville calls another timeout as there were some personnel issues, and Jeb Odom screaming at his guys there.
Taylorville Community Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeouts, conveniently located in Taylorville, Pana, Hillsborough, Litchfield, or online at tccu.org. Member NCUA.
So after some personnel issues, they're trying to get somebody off. They're going to get a penalty for having too many men on the field, but they were able to get off there in time. It's just trouble trying to get through there on the there were multiple guys trying to get on. I know Jacob McWard was trying to get on, and he quickly ran off the field, and all kinds of issues. Jeb Odom going to say, hey, we all got to make sure we're on the same page. So
you heard a lot of screams from many different coaching staffs.
Everywhere. Yeah. We were like surround sound, man. Cash Fork are getting ready to punt, if that is in fact what they are doing. It's a 4th and 3 from the Mount Zion 49. We've seen some crazy things here before. Although they don't have any wide receivers lined up, so you never know. Forker to kick. Did you say that was back, Fox?
Yes. Connor Fox.
Snap is good. Forker's kick. Beautiful punt. Beautiful punt down to about the 15. And Fox gets pulled down with no gain gets pulled down right at their own 16-yard line, and that's a great punt and a great stand from Taylorville.
Thought Connor Fox might fair catch that one, Leroy. He caught it right as the Taylorville defense was breathing on him. Able to kind of work his way out, pulled down pretty much immediately. It's really great work by special teams from the Tornadoes.
So that is where the Mount Zion Braves will start their attack from their own 16-yard line. They were able to march down the field for a touchdown. 7-6 in favor of the Braves, 5:01 left here in the half. And boy, wouldn't the interception be huge right here, Tim?
Another, some type of 3 and out, some type of turnover would be huge for the Tornadoes. 7-6 ball game, Braves lead it.
Quick throw over to the right, it is caught. And spins around and then pulled down. Everyone in on the stop, including Jackie Cargill. Cargill was a big guy on that stop.
J.C. Anderson, the one to pull that down, the big tight end. And getting pretty typical here with the Mount Zion offense. I think Taylorville's beginning to read it much better.
So Stocks will go back to the drawing board here. See if they can't figure out a way to get through this Taylorville defense. Stocks sets up in the shotgun. Jacob Harvey on the near side. Stocks sets. Now takes it himself, rolls forward, then gets pulled down. In on the stop is Taylorville's Waylon Wolf.
Maybe a small gain right there, Leroy, but Taylorville looking very strong here on a 3rd and 6.
And now, a very interesting play here. On actually more like a 3rd and 2, unfortunately.
Scoreboard, sorry, folks.
We hope that the clock is right. 3:53 left, because the location on the field is anything but. Stocks trips left. Defense in the cover 2. Rolls forward, enough for the first down, then some. Still up on his feet, then gets pulled down on a great run from Johnny Jordan. And that's the issue when you have a cover 2, is everyone pulls back for the pass. And that left the entire front open, and an easy run there for the Braves.
Johnny Jordan able to move through pretty untouched until the very end. Kind of an awkward hit on him. Glad to see him pop right back up.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Braves with 3:10 left here in the first half. The Braves would love to add on here coming into the half, and I think Taylorville, if Taylorville was able to keep them from scoring before halftime, I think that'll be a big win for this Tornado organization. In the backfield, brought down. Big stop, and that is in on the stop is Gabe McCall.
Jackie Cargill in there as well.
Huge stop and a huge loss. That'll be 2nd and 14. Clock's still running. Mount Zion does have all 3 of their timeouts left. Taylorville only has 1. Something bit me. I'm losing my mind here. Shotgun. 2nd and 14. Stocks trying to get the play over from the sideline. 8 on the clock. Takes the snap. Taylorville pressuring. Quick throw, and that's incomplete. And boy, that was close to a pick right there also, as trying to get in there to pick that one up was Maddox Owens again.
Low throw, rushed throw out of the hand of Keller Stocks. I have a feeling Mount Zion might be seeing something that they were not prepared for tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Taylorville has given it their absolute all here in this first half. This has been fantastic to see for this Taylorville team. Night and day, man. I tell you what, this has been a beautiful game so far. 2:14 left here in the first half. On the incomplete pass. 3rd and 14. Big stand right here. Mount Zion needing to get all the way down to the 49. Fakes the sweep, and now the flea flicker. Throws out to the right, and it's dropped. It was close to an interception there on the right side, and boy, in again. Wow. Gabe McCall again in on that. Nearly had an interception, fell as he was trying to make the catch, and now bring up a 4th and 14, and guess what? Taylorville held.
Just happy to have broken that one up is McCall, but that flea flicker, it was Trimble who let it fly. They did have a man open. It was just underthrown. Taylorville, once again, really close to getting a nice turnover, but they were able to get the defense off the field. Exactly what they were looking for. Mount Zion forced to punt.
So Mount Zion will punt the ball on the 4th and 14 from their own 35-yard line. And they're setting up to, well, it's not a complete punt yet. They do have wide receivers out there. Taylorville has to be careful here.
4th and 14, that'd be crazy, Leroy.
And they do punt it. Great punt. Yonker can only watch that one as it goes.
Wow.
Oh, a great punt. That one's going to get stopped right at the 2-yard line. Fantastic punt for the Braves. And Taylorville will have to go 98 yards in a true 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
With 1:55 left from their own 2-yard line.
Took all the right skips and bounces, and then the Braves just land on it. That's a beautiful punt. We knew we were going to have to deal with that.
What a fantastic punt on that one. Listen, sometimes you just got to tip your cap on that. That was a brilliant punt. So Taylorville will take over at their own 2-yard line with 1:55 left here in the first half. Down by 1 in a 7-6 game here, and a close one in this Apollo Conference matchup between Taylorville and Mount Zion. Boy, halftime is going to be really interesting to see what adjustments these two teams make, as this one's been very, very even so far. I mean, if I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm telling you, if I was looking at the stats, I think they're very, very even here. Odom, all alone in the backfield. Rolls out to his left-hand side. Throw is caught. Spins forward, still up on his feet, and Laddish gets pulled down, loses his helmet, and gets pulled down around the 23. So Laddish will have to come off for at least one play.
Laddish just a little post route right there. Stops. Nobody on him, able to make that catch. That's unbelievable.
It's so dangerous throwing from the end zone when you are that close. I mean, you see more often running plays from that close to the end. It
was confident,
Taylorville, very much so. And Taylorville will take their final timeout here with 1:41 left in the first half.
We got someone to say for that. Taylorville Community Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeouts, conveniently located in Taylorville, Pana, Hillsborough, Litchfield, or online at tccu.org, member NCUA.
It's Tim Zalback here of WTIM, 918 East Park Street in Taylorville.
Our location. Hey, make sure to stay to the end of tonight's broadcast when we announce the WTIM Tornado Player of the Game, sponsored exclusively by Nicole Patrick, your country financial agent in Taylorville.
We've already had a couple interesting choices as far as who we want for this.
Sure.
I'm telling you, there's been a few.
That could change. There's a lot of ball game left to play
There
here.
is still a lot to go, but McCod's in there, freaking Maddox is in there. I'm telling you, there is quite a few. So, but we still have a whole other half to play in a 1-point game. So Taylorville 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. All right, Odom getting ready to go here. Trips right for the Tornadoes. Actually, open set. All 5 wide receivers on the line. Motion. Odom being chased. Gets rid of it up in the air, and Pierce can only watch that one go about 2 feet above his head and right into the hands of Jason Hadley. And if Jason Hadley was a player, that would have been a brilliant catch, but our athletic director is not.
He was about ready to tuck that one right to the end zone.
He was going to go.
That was a beautiful leap there by Malik Pierce, just a little bit out of reach there. And a really nice power on that throw from Baron Odom, even as he was flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run, off his back shoulder. That's a lot of athleticism there, Leroy.
So 2nd and 10 with 1:36 left here in the first half. Mount Zion on the heels as Taylorville tries to take the lead here going into halftime. Odom barking instructions from the shotgun. Looking to throw. It is thrown. Caught by Pierce. Pierce gets around. Loses the football out of bounds, and it'll stay with Taylorville, but the ball does pop out loose for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Scary there for a second. Leroy squibbed out of bounds, though. Well, no harm. No foul.
Well, Pierce so dangerous because he can just dazzle there over on the sidelines, and if you get you see how much he dazzles on the court. You see him dazzle on the football field. You get distracted by his moves, and all of a sudden he's gone past you. So it'll be 3rd and 7 from the 16-yard line. Again, open set, all 5 wide receivers on the line. Odom, again, looking to throw. Just a quick little slant route. Clark Durbin tries to break through and gets tripped up. Gain of about 3 on the play. And I'll bring up a 4th and 4. And
thought for a moment Durham was going to have the open look to move the chains. Head coach Odom unhappy, way far out there on the field.
Well, and it just did not use a lot of time.
Yeah.
Now you give Mount Zion the ball back with 1:17 left. So as it sits, and they're going to, well, they just added 3 more seconds on the clock.
Not sure where that 3 seconds comes from.
They're just like, no one will notice.
Nothing gets by Leroy.
I was watching. I was here the whole time, ready to go. Boom, bam, bam. 1:20.
Folks, he just punched the air for those radio listeners.
That's right. Fired up. Just adding random seconds into the time here. Not allowed. 4th and 7. 1:20 left, apparently.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I disagree.
Back to catch this punt.
I don't make the decisions around here.
Braden Trimble.
Ready to kick. Cash Foraker at the 2-yard line to punt.
Forker's been pretty strong on the punting side of things. He's going to have to get it way out there on this one.
Well, and again, 1:20 left.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time for them to run the ball down. So we got to get a good stand here. Foraker. Punt. Down to about the 40. Good. Punt still rolling and down to the 33. And boy, you couldn't ask for much more on that punt right there as Taylorville makes that work.
Absolutely, Leroy. Again, had all the nice bounces, stayed in bounds, and does not give Mount Zion any decent field position here. With only a minute to work with, see if Taylorville can hold him off for this last drive.
So a lot of hang time as it's now 1:08 left here in the quarter. 1:08 left here in this first half. 1-point game. 7-6 in favor of Taylorville. Cash Foraker with a brilliant punt. And the Braves will take over again, 1:08 from their own 33-yard line.
Love everything we're seeing out of this Taylorville offense and
they
defense right now.
They have been fantastic in this game so far. It's one of those games where you almost wish you were at home.
Yeah. That might be some of the things that's bringing the life to this Taylorville defense right now. They're in the opposing team's land.
Well, there are a lot of Taylorville fans here. Yeah. Back to pass, and boy, he gets hit as he throws it. Trimble makes the catch, but brought down immediately right back to the line of scrimmage. No more. And that takes 8 seconds off the clock, and it's a minute left.
Yonker eating up space right there, flushing stocks out of the pocket. That's unbelievable.
53 seconds left from the 32. And at some point, Braves might just think about, you know what? Let me cut my losses, lick my wounds, and head to the locker room with my lead intact. Barking instructions, using up a lot of time. 37 seconds left now. Now gets the play he wants. Stock just looks uncomfortable back there. Looking to throw again. Quick throw. Incomplete. With 29 seconds left on the clock. Incomplete.
You're absolutely right, Leroy. Stocks does not look comfortable. And even these throws, that's a slant for Braden Trimble. He's probably made that connection 100 times. But tonight, that ball's thrown at his shins. Not able to make the completion.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. And now with 29 seconds left, Taylorville smelling blood in the water. You got to figure this will be a pass play.
Yeah.
Taylorville setting up for a pass play. They are in deep coverage. Only rushing 3. And it does a run. Stocks just gets pulled down and immediately gets pulled down way short. As pulling him down right on there was Dontrell Franks. And Franks with a big stop right there. That's going to chew up the rest of the clock, though. And they're just going to walk it off. But Taylorville hanging with Mount Zion here as we reach halftime. Mount Zion Braves lead the Taylorville Tornadoes 7-6. But boy, this is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Taylorville fired up from their first half. Tim, we're going to take a couple moments here before we take a break here. What can you say about that first half from the Tornadoes?
In the meticulous way they played it on offense, Leroy, it was going to be tough to be able to control this game at all, but Taylorville's been able to do that exactly. 7-6, the Braves lead it, and Taylorville with that first drive in the first quarter, they were able to take up 8 minutes, maybe even more than 8 minutes to punch that one in for 6. Get a couple extra points in the second half, Leroy. They're going to be in a great spot.
So Taylorville Tornadoes have a 7-6 lead here as we are at halftime. Taylorville scored first right at the end of the first half. Mount Zion marched their way down the field and put up 7 on the board, and that's where we sit right now. Mount Zion leads Taylorville 7-6. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're listening to WTIN.
Kids have come out really fired up on both sides of the ball. Defense is playing lights out against 2 Division I athletes. So kudos to those guys and the great game plan they've come up with. Offensively, we held the clock for the first quarter, which is part of our game plan as well. We got to execute in the red zone. We're playing very well right now. We just have to make sure we put 2 more quarters together and try to get a victory out of here.
Going into the locker room, what's one thing you're going to tell the Tornadoes to keep in this game?
Stay fired up. I mean, we talk all the time. You get 9 guaranteed games, and this is one of them. So you want to create a memory against great competition. Now's the time to create that memory.
Thanks, Coach. The score is currently 7-6 here at Mount Zion High School. Back to the field.
Gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Mount Zion High School Marching Braves. Tonight, the Marching Braves will be performing their 2024 field show, Eye of the Hurricane. Movement 1 is titled The Gathering Storm by Luke McMillan. Movement 2 is The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. And Movement 3 is Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Trumpet soloists in Movement 2 are Jasper Cook and Jackson Billiou. Led onto the field by drum major Ryan Crowley, the Marching Braves are under the direction of Patrick Ward. He is assisted by Assistant Director Jen Munga, percussion staff Chris Weirman, Kareem Williams, and Colton Middleton. Color guard coach is Tori Clyburn. Drum major Ryan Crowley. Is your band ready? Marching Braves, the field is yours.
We've never had sports section this big before. Remember that? Yeah. Because there was 3 years of high involvement. The seniors, the juniors, and the freshmen. I was the sophomores that were involved too. Some of them were. There's a good handful of them. That's not a dorm, that's an apartment. That's not dorm.
We can't be.
The dorms are community style or just city style.
For 2024 Marching Braves. Please welcome the Mount Zion Palms team. Senior captains are Haylee Borders and Liz Paulson. Junior captain is Kinley Weigler. Tonight's choreography was taught by Ava Rigg, Melissa Huebner. Palm's team is coached by Angie Clark.
Running in that thing like a crash dump. You shake with it, bring it back to the shade. Take it down to the floor, bring it back, take it down to the floor. Now bring it back, 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 bring it back. She got, she got, she got, she got, she got, she got, she got.
2024 Hall of Fame.
That was a dance that our dancing with us. Really? Yeah. Whoa.
Massive shoes to fill, Leroy, and I'm happy to be picking up some of the slack there. And we're gonna be missing you. But next week's ball game, can we mention who's gonna be on the call with us next weekend?
It's not next weekend. It's the week after.
The week after.
It's
All right, so
October
let's save
4th.
it. Let's save it, folks. We're gonna keep you on the edge of your seat out there. But yeah, be looking out for some fun broadcasts here. And Leroy, all of our prayers are with you. Hoping for a speedy recovery, and don't rush yourself back. I can handle this for as long as you need me to. I
That's
guess.
right. I'm pretty good. But no, I'm having shoulder surgery on Friday, September 27th. So we will be moving on from there and seeing what we can do about getting my arm to do things without making 100 machine gun sounds while I'm rotating it.
Maybe he can carry the equipment bag with that right arm one of these days or something.
But we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we will break down the rest of the Apollo Conference and talk to you about the third quarter. Currently, we are at halftime, nearing the end of halftime. Mount Zion leads this one in a very close game. Mount Zion 7, Taylorville Tornadoes 6. We'll be right back. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification, and we'll send it to break.
On your mark, get set, go. Winner, Jack Spring Cutter. That's your 50-50 ticket. Winning number is 73.
Tim. I waited for the exact moment for Tim to shut his phone off, and then I was like, "Hey, give me scores."
Mattoon is playing Effingham currently, but no score on that one. Charleston with a big lead over Mahomet, 20-0 in that ball game. So Charleston very strong, and of course our two Apollo Conference teams here.
And
Mount Zion,
we
Taylorville.
start getting into some of these Apollo Conference matchups. Guess what? You win the conference. You're sitting pretty. It all starts right now. Half left, 1-point game. Taylorville will kick off to start the second half as Mount Zion did win the coin toss. We're just getting jockeyed all around here. Not enough room.
There we go.
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm set. Ready,
You ready
for another
for a second half?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Great on TommyTV for being out here tonight. We got to recognize that. They got a pretty full setup out here. They got the full crew. Great.
Cameron Smith to kick. All the numbers are bunched up, but I'm 99% certain that's Cameron. Cameron's kick, line drive. Takes a weird hop, then picked up around the 22-yard line. Tries to find a little bit of running room. Stiff arm comes in and gets pulled down around the 35-yard line as the ball pulled down by Owen Mateer. And good stop on that one.
Jacob Harvey with the carry and able to pick up that strange bounce. Able to salvage something out of that. That was a nice squib kick there from the Tornadoes.
All right, so the Braves will come back out onto the field, and if you're Mount Zion, you aren't too happy with how that first half went. Only 7 points to show for that entire first half in a game where Taylorville really kept them in check for a good majority of that first half.
Agreed, Leroy. I think they're going to really try to prove something this time. Taylorville here. Try to really stop that as he turns up my volume on me.
You were too quiet, my friend. Stocks in the shotgun. Quick over to Trimble. Trimble tries to get around a defender. He's not able. Well, he's able to get around. I thought they had him. Now he gets pulled down out of bounds. Boy, man, that is just some tough play. Liam Pyatt had him dead to rights. He was able to break out of it. Got a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. No, not even 2 or 3. Get back to the line of scrimmage. No, got a gain of 2. Waited for the guy to get lined up there. Yep, gained about 2, so 2nd and 8.
Tough to take down Trimble right there as he rolls into the near side. Somehow able to evade some of those tackles, able to pick up a couple of yards.
And then the story of the whole first half was them just breaking tackles. Hands it off again on the right-hand side. Harvey trying to find some room, still up on his feet. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and pulled down going left to right. And not north or west to east, not going north to south or south to north. So brought down there again. Another gain of about 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
Already Taylorville putting Mount Zion on their heels with a 3rd and 8. They're going to have to, or maybe less than a 3rd and 3. A 3rd and 4, there we go.
So Taylorville sideline, loudest I've heard the sideline here in a little bit. Man in motion, that's Trimble. Fakes the handoff, then holds onto it himself. Breaks through enough for the first down and just dives forward to get enough. Just barely past the line of scrimmage, but enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Not a huge gain, but it moves the chains, and it was a really great vibe there from the Taylorville sideline. If you can keep Mount Zion at bay like this, you're going to be happy.
So the Braves will get a new lease on life here as they will now start on 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. 10:53 left here in the third quarter, 7-6 lead for the Braves. Give a big shout out to Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry, who I know is listening somewhere. That score is for you, sir. High snap, hand off of left-hand side, still trying to find some room, and swallowed up on a big hit right in front of us as guess who is it on the stop? Cash Foraker.
Wow, Cash Foraker. That was a violent hit right there, Leroy. A nice showing for us right in front of the Taylorville sideline.
2nd and 8 now from the 48.
The Mayor Berry score. Brought to
Mayor
by,
Berry score of the game.
I like that, yeah.
That's it from now on, I'm telling you. In the shotgun. Stocks looking to throw, pressure, heavy pressure, rolls out to his right-hand side, being harassed and chased, cuts the corner, finds some room, then gets swallowed up for a gain of about 2 on the play. So after all of that running, only a gain of 2, and they'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
Stocks having to use the legs probably more than he thought he was going to have to today. This defensive line for Taylorville just flushing him out of the pocket each time. And they even with the Braves and all these weapons and wide receivers, Stocks not able to find him.
And Cade Beckmeyer has been a force back there. Listen, we haven't said his name a whole lot, but Beckmeyer has been just chasing my man around all night long. 3rd and 6 from the 46. Loud Taylorville sideline. Now loud Taylorville fans. Snap, handoff, rushes forward, flags come in. Enough for the first down, still on his feet, but this one's going to come back, I believe, as there is a holding on the, well, we'll wait and see what the flag is, but there is a flag on the play.
No excitement from either sideline, giving any indication of where this flag is going to be on.
He did get enough for the first down on the carry.
3rd and 6 originally.
Looked over to Odom, and Odom nodded. And it is going to be a false start on the Braves. So they will go back 5 yards and do it again. So that'll be a 3rd and 11 now. Much better field position back to their own 49-yard line. And now another big opportunity here. And Taylorville faithful fired up. Let's go. Absolutely. In the shotgun. Keller Stocks. High snap, looking to throw. Pressure, now throws up to the right-hand side, up in the air, and no catch. Tried to one-hand to bring it down, and boy, he was just flanked by Liam Pyatt was there, so were a couple other, Cash Forker was there as well, so were a couple other defenders. That'll bring up a 4th and 11, and now Mount Zion will have another tough choice to make here from their own 49-yard line.
Everyone just playing their role, Leroy, and filling in the gaps where they need to. Getting Mount Zion off the field, exactly what you want to see.
So a 7-6 lead for Mount Zion, but they are going to be forced into a punt here. Back to receive for Taylorville is Owen Yonker, although I will say the last time this ball was punted, it was a beautiful punt all the way down to the 2. 4th and 11. Now Zion needs to get to the 40 to get a new set of downs. Taylorville looking to take over here with 8:47 left, and now more flags come in. A delay a game against the Braves, and they'll back up 5 more. A little bit of disorientation on the Mount Zion side now, Tim.
And it might not affect where that ball drops too much, but that's working on the Mount Zion team right now. These flags, these stoppages of game, and getting them off the field in 3-and-out situations, exactly what you want.
And again, if you're Taylorville, you got to like the momentum, right? You got to like it doesn't matter if it doesn't affect anything. It's now 4th and 16. And he's going to take it himself. So he pushes forward, tries to get enough for the first down, and then he's going to get still up on his feet, pulled down short. And he's going to be way short of the mark. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. He was way short probably about 2 yards. And Taylorville withstands the fake punt, and they will take over with very good field position at the Mount Zion 41, or the Taylorville-owned 41-yard line.
A sneaky move there, and Trimble was going to have to travel like 30 yards for that first down. Leroy able to get it past the line of scrimmage pretty easily, but Taylorville by that time able to fill in the gaps. And that's unbelievable.
And again, you wonder now if the delay of game was a big difference. I mean, you talk about that, that's 5-yard difference. That would have been enough for the first down. So Taylorville will take over at their own 41-yard line. And we'll see what Baron Odom has in store here. They were able to nickel and dime their way down the field last time. Takes it himself. The magician pushes forward, slides forward, and just leans forward to get the gain of about 3 on the play, down to about the 44.
It's not a bad way to get the drive started. 3-4 yards picked up on that. Odom pops up just fine. Let's see what he has in store now. The run game's been working decently, and definitely the pass.
They officially rule it down at the 43, so it'll be 2nd and 8.
Nice.
Blake Ladge on the near side. Malik Pierce on the far side. Now Ladge joins him over on the other side. Trips left. Look for a screen play. Mount Zion expecting a screen. They are heavy on the right side. Now Malik Pierce realizes that and comes back over on the near side. Hand off. No, Odom holds it on a fake and gets pulled down in the backfield for a big stop by Mount Zion, and in on the stop was Caden Becker, and Becker letting Odom know that he was able to pull him down, and Jeb Odom not happy at all on that sack.
It seemed like there were some last-minute changes. Leroy's Malik Pierce kind of switched sides. Thought that one was going to be in the air. But Barron just swallowed up, completely read well by the Braves.
So it'll bring a third and 11. So the good news out of that is he only lost about 3 yards on that play. So it'll be a 3rd and 11 from the 39. And now a big play for Taylorville here as they need to get down to the 49 of Mount Zion to get a first down. Odom all alone in the backfield. Showing blitz. It is a blitz. All rushing on the left side. Throws up. Pierce makes the catch and gets forward for a gain of about 1 or 2 before being pulled down. So gain of about 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 4th and 5 from the 47.
Always trying to push for more. Malik Pierce able to break one tackle, had that forward motion and pulled down. Let's see if the Tornadoes want to go for it. I'm not seeing this offense get off the field. And I spoke too soon.
Did you, though? Because Odom's back out there.
Odom's always out there.
I'm just messing. They are setting up the punt. Cash Forker back to kick. Fox back to receive for the Braves. 4th and 4 from the 47. Snap. Forker's punt. Down to about the 20-yard. Oh, he drops it. Drops and picks it up, and gets pulled down. No, he's still on his feet. Unbelievable. Still on his feet after fumbling it, and he's gone. Unbelievable. Down to the 20. No one's going to touch him, and after the original fumble, in for a touchdown. How frustrating is that?
Well, Braden Trimble's been making you scratch your head all night long, evading tackles like that, and even after the drop ball, he was about to get swallowed up by a whole wall of Tornadoes. I don't know how he got away from that, Leroy. Caught the inside, just took it all the way, surrounded by Braves.
13-6 in favor of Mount Zion. No flags on the play, and that'll be a good touchdown there on the punt return.
Just so much momentum on the Taylorville side there. Had the crowd fired up, sideline fired up. You got to get that back. Still time in this ball game.
So 13-6 in favor of Mount Zion. 5:59 left here in the third. Now, I will say, he's 10 for 11 on extra points.
Is he?
Yes. So.
Wow.
Make that 12 for 13.
Kicker's
and
down.
Now some extracurriculars here. As Taylorville did run into the kicker. And a flag comes in late.
Gabe Shoemaker, kicker for Mount Zion, able to jog off on his own there, but yeah, it came in real hard. Not quite sure who it was for the Tornadoes. I think Gabe McCaud might have been the one in there. He's kind of nursing his right arm.
So running into the kicker, and that'll be added on to the end of the kick. Not that Gabe Shoemaker needs it.
Yeah. Let's see if he's going to go back out to kick this. I think he might be getting evaluated by some staff right now. Shoemaker shaken up after that.
So as it sits, it is 14-6 with 5:59 left here in the third quarter. Still plenty of time, but Taylorville needing to put together a decent drive on this one, and Baron Odom will look to do just that.
Tonight's coin toss was sponsored exclusively by your Taylorville McDonald's, where I'm loving it and they love the Tornadoes. Also haven't seen one tonight, but the Senior Citizens of Christian County, the exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Extra Point. Keep active in your senior years. Enjoy trips, lunches, activities, and fellowship with the Senior Citizens of Christian County in Taylorville.
Anything else?
Sure. Yeah. Stay tuned to the very end of this broadcast where we announce a WTIM Tornado Player of the Game. Brought to you by, exclusively sponsored by Nicole Patrick, your country financial agent in Taylorville. Thanks, Leroy.
I'm here for you, my friend. Are they going to kick from the Taylorville side? What is happening? Unbelievable. Look at this, Tim.
It's strange.
So the penalty will be enforced at the 45-yard line of Taylorville.
Wow. That just looks bizarre.
So this will go through the uprights.
I'd be trying for that.
Well, no, if I'm Mount Zion, I'm trying for the onside, to be honest with you. You don't hurt anything if you try for the onside.
Well, we have a new kicker out right now, so we have to be looking out for that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, it is Jacob Harvey kicking. Oh, Harvey's kick does go through the uprights. 3 points. No, I'm just kidding. And don't listen to me. But that went right through the uprights, man.
Multiple guys on that team that kick 45-yard field goals.
If I stuck a ball on a tee, how far could you kick it?
30-yard line to the end zone.
30.
Yeah.
You think so?
Stretching my quad out. I have to stretch quad out. I have to get through the uprights, but I really haven't done that before. I really haven't even tried.
So Taylorville will take over at their own 20-yard line. That's where this drive will start. Taylorville down by 8. Well, we'll see what Baron Odom has in store here for the Taylorville Tornadoes as they get ready to go here. Odom setting up 2 on the left-hand side, and Odom getting some last-minute instruction here. As he gets ready to go here. Owen Mateer next to him, and now coming in late is, as Tim said, Lane Wemple. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the line, but now they're moving. And now taking himself, pushing forward, still up on his feet, then pulled down on the carry on that one. The Wildcat that goes to Mateer.
A couple of guys slow to get up right there. Looks like everyone's just okay.
So good run. They'll bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 25. Odom trips left. Mateer in the backfield. Now looking to throw. Rolls out to his left. Slings it over. Caught. And then dives as he makes the catch. But the catch is made. And that'll be close to a first down marker. I think he might be just short by a yard.
I think he might have been incomplete.
Incomplete, really?
I think I might have saw the ball
roll
loose
popped
at the
out.
end.
I thought he made the catch, but the ball popped out. Now we're going to 3rd and 6.
It might have been Lattage over to the left side, far side of the field. Just kind of an out slant route.
5:15 left here in the 3rd. 3rd and 6. Odom setting up. Looking to throw, quick throw, and now over the left-hand side and dropped again.
Throw was behind Durbin there, didn't quite lead him. Baron Odom, they're going to have to punt this one away.
So 4th and 6, and Taylor will punt. So Taylor not able to do anything on that quick 3 and out. And Tornadoes will punt again. Trimble back for the Braves. Dangerous Braden Trimble. Punt is end over end. Fair catch is called, but no one's going to catch that one as it's all the way down to the 21. And that is where the Braves will start their drive from their own 21-yard line.
What a great kick, once again. In all aspects of this game, Taylorville has been doing what they need to do. One play there and Braden Trimble running that back. You can't put too much stock into that one, Leroy.
5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Mount Zion Braves leading this one 14-6. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We're going to stay right here, not going anywhere. I saw your trigger finger. You just hang out with us right here for a little bit.
Those are the words I have to spring to action for right there.
I know. Like a puppeteer. Dance, puppet, dance. I don't take my responsibility lightly. With great power comes great responsibility. Fake, or no, he does hand off, finds a hole, and then gets pulled down, nothing going, and then gets swallowed up. All kinds of whistles as it looked like a rugby scrum as both sides were just kind of like pushing each other, and then all of a sudden you just saw Mount Zion players get higher and higher up in the air.
That was interesting the way that press back and forth went. I think the ball carrier just went straight up into the air, exactly like rugby, like you said there. That's awesome.
I'm telling you, rugby scrum. That's, you know what, I wish there was more rugby like in America.
More lateral passes in football. Get back to our rugby roots.
Kellen Stocks getting ready to go here. Flanked by Trimble next to him, I believe. Nope, gonna take, holding on to it. Now rolls out to his right-hand side, pushes forward, then gets pulled down with no, close to the first down marker. I think he's gonna be judged. Nope, they rule it a first down.
Once again, Stocks able to delay the play. He's confident enough to just use his legs and pick up yards when he needs to. He reads the play well. Some of his passes have been low tonight. Once again, he's just such a threat on the ground. It's hard to prioritize what to go after.
Just past the 4-minute mark in the third quarter, and a 14-6 lead for Mount Zion with 3:50 left here in the third. Stocks getting some instruction. Next to Stocks is Caden Becker. Hands off to Caden. Caden on the right-hand side jumps over a player and then gets pulled down for a gain of about 7. And again, the extracurricular pushing and shoving going on a little bit more than what is normal after a play, but no flags.
And jumped over his own player right there, was met immediately with a Taylorville defender. And they picked up a couple there.
To the 35. Big play right here. Taylor trying to make, sorry, second and set. I thought it was third down. It's not. Run over the right-hand side. Still spinning on his feet. Caden still going, and then finally pulled down close to the first down marker. And again, they rule it a first.
Moves the chains little by little again here. We haven't seen a constant here from this Mount Zion offense. They've scored with a long pass, with a run off the punt, and now they're just kind of nickel and diming, kind of taking a page out of Taylorville's book.
So Tornado defense going to probably cheat up a little bit here as they try to slow down this running attack. Sure enough, they're showing blitz. Stocks. Hands it off, right-hand side, plenty of room for, still up, down to the 45, 40, 35, then pulled out of bounds around the 30-yard line on Caden Becker's carry there on the right-hand side.
And not too much to say on that one, Leroy. That's just a play that probably should have only resulted in 5, maybe 6 yards. Was able to break so many tackles. I don't know what I would like to see differently out of the defense there. That's just really great evading.
Mount Zion slowly starting to take over, and if you look back at this game, you look back at a key moment in this one, it's going to be that punt return for a touchdown where Taylorville really had him dead to rights back at the 20-yard line. Trying to make a stop here. Boy, interception would be huge. Haven't seen too many interceptions from Taylorville this year. Would love to see another one here. They've already had one today. Showing blitz. Pushes forward and hit as he throws. Catches made by who else but Braden Trimble.
Yeah, cuts right to the middle of the field. Stocks under heavy pressure, able to get that off very cleanly.
And again, Stocks takes another big hit there in the backfield.
You got to think that starts to wear on a player who probably hasn't seen as much pressure all year than in this game. As you're looking at past scores, Braves have been able to win these games by wide margins or losing by very close margins. So,
1:43 left here in the third quarter. Stocks in the shotgun. Trips left. Look for a screen. High snap, loses the snap. Picks it up, everyone in the backfield, still up, and then runs out of bounds for no gain or loss on the play. And they'll bring up a 2nd and 10 after losing the high snap.
Could have been disastrous right there. Able to pick it up just with his fingertips. It was over his head for Stocks. And really showing the poise in the pocket and able to just show how much control he really has of his offensive line. He knows how they'll block for him. He knows his players well. He's really learned this Taylorville defense throughout this game.
So it was a little bit of a loss. We're down to a 2nd and 15.
Wow. He really did get taken back.
From the 26. Well, again, it could have been a whole lot worse, though. And now another loose ball way back in the backfield, and you have to get him now. And they do as they finally pull him down at the 40. A big hit by Cash Foraker, who else? And Foraker finally makes the Mount Zion Braves pay with a big, big loss on that one.
And that's a huge loss. 2 snaps way over Stock's head. That one just too far, and you know the center is going to be getting a earful.
I was going to say, boy, if you are Braden Stock,
Can't do
you
that.
are not happy at all.
So you got to think, if you're Mount Zion, the name of the game is play our game. Don't try to do too much. If you can punch a few more in, you do that. But right now, they're just trying to do a little bit too much.
I said Braden, it's Keller. Keller Stocks now, after yelling at his center, will try to recover here on a 3rd and forever. The flags come in and then rolling out to his right. This might be a free play. Right side, loose ball and incomplete. Now bring up 4th down pending what this flag is. This might be on Taylorville.
3rd and 27. You'd hate to see Taylorville get penalized here. Not quite sure what that motion means, Leroy.
Sideline warning against the Tornadoes.
Sideline warning for the Taylorville Tornadoes, so no penalty on that one, but Taylorville's coach is saying, hey, y'all, back up. So it'll be 4th and forever. And now Mount Zion will have a tough choice. So Mount Zion, if they fake punt again, will have to get all the way down to the 11-yard line. Right now they sit at their own, or at Taylorville's 40. So it's 4th and 27, 4th and 30, and now they do bring on the punt team. Now again, that don't mean anything. Braden Trimble is on this field, and Trimble, of course, is always so dangerous when he gets the ball.
They're going to snap it right to him.
Well, yeah. So let's see what they do. And Trimble's kick is up and into the end zone for, and there's, yeah, so it's going to be a touchback, and Taylor will take over at the 20-yard line. So if you are Taylorville, you got to like that.
Yeah.
And after 3 mistakes right in a row, Taylorville will get the ball back at the 20-yard line.
You like the decision on Mount Zion there to punt that away and not try to punch it through the uprights?
Well, yeah, I don't think they're going to make it.
I don't think they're going to make
that way. His farthest is a 31.
Okay.
I was looking at your stats from earlier. His farthest is a 31.
That'd be really lengthy there.
And if it's only an 8-point lead, boy.
Too much.
Yeah. This way, Taylor has to go 80 yards, which we've seen Taylor do before, but big test for the Tornadoes here who cannot afford a 3-and-out. Baron Odom. Low snap, pitches it out to the left-hand side. Mateer tries running right back up the middle. Gets pulled down.
Good to see Mateer back out at a consistent rate now. I know he went down a little earlier in this ball game. Not quite sure what the injury was, but it's water under the bridge now with a decent carry there.
For what it's worth, wind's starting to pick up a little bit here this evening. It's been kind of a quiet, still night. As we start the 4th quarter, wind picking up. We do head to the 4th quarter. Mount Zion Braves 14, Taylorville Tornadoes 6, 80 yards away from potentially tying up this game. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Taylorville does have the ball at their own 20-yard line after forcing a 4th and 30 from the Braves on their previous possession. And we'll see what Baron Odom has in store here for this drive. Low snap, rolls out to his near side. Quick throw over to the right to Clark Durbin. Durbin catches it and promptly gets hit and pulled down. Forward progress will give him a gain of about 7 on the play.
Will Moore loses his helmet for the Braves. He's going to have to get out of there. Really great pass there from Baron Odom to Clark Durbin. Going to need to see a lot more of that here in this last quarter.
Well, and that's what worked in the first quarter was those kind of plays right there. So we'll see what they want to do here on the third already?
Yeah, because that play down here, they got taken down.
Yeah.
We switched the fields after the quarter.
Yeah. All right, so 3rd and 4 for the Taylorville Tornadoes here from the 26-yard line. Got to get to the 30. First time we've heard Mount Zion student section in a while. Odom. And now flags come in, and it'll be a false start on Taylorville.
I think that breeze is starting to energize people, Leroy. It picked up out of absolutely nowhere. It's the calmest night here. Oh, we're gonna have this might even affect the way the ball is thrown.
So it's coming. Go from a 3rd and 4 to a 3rd and 9. And our scoreboard operator still can't count. Still don't have it right.
Give us your estimation, Leroy.
It's not 3rd and 11, I'll tell you that much right now. It's 3rd and 9 from the 21. They have to get to the 30. I've been very frustrated with the scoreboard here this evening. Moon just popping up above the left-hand side of the high school. You see the lunar eclipse the other day, and now more whistles come in. And I'm out taken by Mount Zion.
Usually asleep by that
You're
time.
usually asleep by this time?
This moon is quite something. Very yellow.
So Mount Zion takes their first time out of the second half. They will be down to 2 timeouts left. 10:58 left here in this fourth quarter in a 14-6 game. The 3rd and 9 from the 21. Taylor has to get down to the 30 for a first down. WTIM, your information station, approaching the 9 o'clock hour here, about 8:46. I'm glad to have you all with us here this evening. We will be back home next week in what will be a very tough matchup as Taylorville takes on Muhammad. Tornadoes want to go home with a
some losses that in this year you definitely didn't want to take, but then to steal a win against a team that was definitely going to be tough.
2 and 2 looks so much better than 1 and 3.
Yeah.
So Baron Odom now has a new set of instructions. We'll see what he wants to do here on a 3rd and 9. Quick throw. Throw is caught close to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 3. And now Taylor will have a tough decision to make with 10:47 left here in the fourth quarter.
Pierce ripped to the ground right there. I think we're seeing special teams make their way back out.
And you know what? Taylor's defense has been pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the punt return for a touchdown, that's been the difference.
Right.
So I think I'm all right with taking that chance and letting my defense speak for itself. Again, the big difference in this game has been a punt return for a touchdown in which, for all intents and purposes, he seemed down in the backfield. Bear kick called at the 43, and so that is where Mount Zion will take over at their own 43-yard line, and once again, the Taylorville defense will come back out onto the field. And what has been a fantastic football game, and a game that has been way closer than what this score has shown.
We really had no idea what we were going to see in this ball game, Leroy. Could have been really lopsided. Could have been a very competitive game. We're seeing the latter right now.
Well, and again, regardless of whatever the score, I know we don't take stock in a whole lot of what you call victories and the moral victories,
right.
But
learning opportunities.
There is a lot to take away from this game, a lot of good to take away from this football game. Shotgun. And now the handoff over the left-hand side, trying to find some room. Still up on his feet, down to the 30, and then pulled out of bounds around the 35-yard line on that one.
Joey Jordan
on the carry on that one, and a good rush to the outside, and so many choices at running back for this Mount Zion team. So many weapons, but for the most part, Taylor has done a very good job of keeping them in check. Listen, I am telling you, there are a ton of weapons on this Mount Zion team.
Yeah, and I think it really speaks to the Taylorville defense and the improvements they've made from how little those weapons have been able to work tonight. We see some of these longer extended runs is probably coming from the really nice blocking being done, but I mean, we could definitely, and other teams definitely have seen a lot more of that throughout these games.
Far and few in between, to be honest with you. 1st and 10, or 1st and 4 from the 49. Stocks. Another handoff of left-hand side, still up, and no one's going to be able to bring him, finally being able to bring him down. Still up, though, and then finally tackled around the 41, and just intensely hard to bring these guys down is Joey Jordan on another big carry right there. Now another timeout is called.
It's a Taylorville timeout. Taylorville Community Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeouts, conveniently located in Taylorville, Pana, Hillsboro, Litchfield, or online at tccu.org. Member NCUA.
Taylorville Tornado football on the air on WTIM information station. Excited to be back in the fall season as temperatures start to dip a little bit here, and excited for our game here tonight, and what has been a much closer game than maybe what we thought was going to be coming into it. But Taylorville's been up to the task and playing extraordinary football so far here. Find themselves down 14-6, 9:57 left in regulation. Timeout is over. Tornadoes come back out onto the field. Mount Zion sitting on a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jacob Harvey on the near side for Mount Zion. Taylorville defense showing 5 rushers. Now they back off, though. Left side holding on the coming through and then being able to push through as he's able to juke his way around a couple Taylorville defenders and down to the 25-yard line. Now another great carry from Mount Zion.
We haven't seen the ball leave Stock's hand too many times in the second half. I don't know if we'll see it too many times this game. We have a player down the field here.
Another Joey Jordan run there, and Mount Zion players slow to get up. So we'll take a 30. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Taylorville took a 6-0 lead. Mount Zion jumped to a 7-6 lead. Then they got a punt return for a touchdown to make it 14-6. And that's where we stand. That is all the scoring that's happened so far here in this one. Very even game here so far. Keller in the backfield, right next to Joey Jordan. Another handoff. Joey left-hand side, then pulled down again.
Joey Jordan, time after time, able to just eat up yards as Taylorville defense trying to find an answer for him.
Franks with the tackle on that one. 9:05 left here. So the Braves have their next play ready to go. And I will be shocked if they do anything other than hand it off to Joey Jordan. If I'm Taylorville, I'm stacking the box. Let's see what they want to do here. Stacks left. Another handoff. Joey on the right side, trying to break past a couple of Taylorville defenders and pulled out of bounds. Enough for the first down. And then some, out down to about the 12-yard line.
Gets the first down, pushed out of bounds. Is that back to Jordan again? Joey
That's
Jordan.
all they've done, man.
Third carry in a row.
Joey's just been running left, right, north, south, everywhere. 8:33 left here in the fourth quarter.
Taylorville could somehow stop this, force some sort of turnover. That could be huge.
I feel like this is a pretty big play, right?
Yeah.
The next couple plays here are going to be pretty big. Got to get a stop or force Jordan to fumble. Keller Stock. Stock. Another handoff. Jordan left side. This time smelled a mile away, but still gets a gain of about 3 on the play. Down to about the 10-yard line.
And not a loss of yards in this drive, Leroy. Maybe a little bit of tiredness weighing on this Taylorville defense.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now in the T formation. Stocks. Another hand. No, rolls out to his left-hand side. Stocks still on his feet. No one there. Turns, fakes right, jukes out to his shoes, and then pulled down hard around the 6-yard line. So a whole lot of running for a gain of about 3. And at the same time, you got to wonder if Mount Zion is just trying to chew up as much clock as they can as well, nursing an 8-point lead.
3rd and 8 here. Think about getting a first down and stopping on the 1-yard line, Leroy? You going to see something like that?
3rd and 1, my friend.
3rd and 1. Hey, good scoreboard guy.
3rd and 1 from the 4. And big stop right here for Taylorville would be huge. Stop. Looking to throw. Right side incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Stocks give it another go here.
Although, you know what? Honestly, if I'm Mount Zion, really, I'm kicking a field goal. Because that puts them up by 11 with 6:53 left. I'd much rather play it safe than take a chance. But that's me. That's why I'm over here and not getting paid.
Not getting paid to coach, of course.
Wait, you're getting paid for these? WTIM, your information station. Leroy Clamola here alongside Tim Zalvac. Stock all alone in the backfield, looking to throw. Or take it himself. And now movement. And who moved?
Taylorville quick off the line right there. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
False start. Or delay a game. Delay a game, my friend. So it'll go from 4th and 1 to 4th and 6. And guess what? Now you're going to see the kick team come on.
Forced into doing that there by the delay of game,
They
I'm
tried
sure.
going for it on 4th and 1 and ran into a wall.
Patrick Etherton, head coach for the Mount Zion Braves. I'm sure he's disappointed in that one. Wanted to pick up a few more points.
Cohen Elwick to hold. And ready to kick. It's a fake, and Taylorville sniffs it out. Baron Odom in on the stop.
Absolutely, Leroy. Baron Odom sniffed it out. Before that ball was even snapped, it came off the line so aggressively.
Boy, that is a huge, huge stop for Taylorville right there. Unbelievable. So Taylorville will take over at their own 23-yard line in a huge, huge turn of events here. There was a fake field goal, and Taylorville smelled that a mile away.
And 6:50 left in the ball game. There's time, Leroy. You got to make it down the field. You got to be clean in this drive for Taylorville offense. And the Mount Zion will not give you too much. They don't make mistakes like this very often, I got to assume.
So the Tornadoes come back out onto the field. We'll see what Baron Odom wants to do here. Down by 8. That missed extra point, that blocked extra point, coming back here a little bit. Baron Odom in the shotgun. Low snap, rolls out to the near side, fakes the throw, now throws it over to Clark Durbin. Durbin, one man to beat, cuts over, slips and falls, and then gets pulled down. No, still up on his feet, then finally pulled down around the 43.
My goodness.
For a first down and then some, and Durbin fired up.
Clark Durbin carrying like 4 or 5 Braves defenders on his back right there.
And listen, Clark Durbin is 5'11", 145. I love the kid to death, but he is not breaking anybody's records here. But he's able to carry 3 guys on his back as he brings the ball down.
It's a few extra days on the squat rack there for Clark Durbin. I like it.
Odom sets up. All alone in the backfield. Trips right. Now, man in motion. The magician takes it himself, pushes forward, gets a gain of about 4 on the play. Now about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ladage in motion there, and the fake handoff really did send a lot of those Braves to the left side of the field.
So, Odom will talk to Mateer here. Odom, the senior, barking instructions to his son. Now Barron's ready. Barron fakes the throw, now takes himself, has some room on the right-hand side, breaks through on the 50-yard line, then down to about the 48 before being pulled down, enough for a first down.
Once again, moving the change. The magician, as you like to call him, Leroy, is no doubt right now able to take this game into his own hands, getting across the 50.
1st and 10, 5:18 left in this one. Some change in personnel as Ethan Rusher comes on from Malik Pierce. Rusher goes on to the far side. Odom. Hands it off again. Mateer has some room. Left-hand side, then pulled down for a gain of about 4 on the play. 4:53 left in this one. Taylorville moving the ball well, but they have to keep an eye on the time. Still plenty of time in this one, but again, you need to be paying attention to that. 4:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Taylorville driving. Ball at the 43-yard line.
Whole drive haven't really been able to get out of bounds, so that clock will continue to tick.
Odom. Pistol. Rolls out to his right side. Quick throw, and then throws it just away as he was being harassed and chased by a couple of red jerseys. Bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 41, and now a big play for Taylorville here. Although you have to feel that they are in 4-down territory.
Yeah, this could be the turning point in this one, Leroy. 4:21 left on the clock.
3rd and 5 from the 42. Odom. Trips right. So this looks like quads, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Mateer getting on the near side now. And going to take it himself. Magician pushes through, still up on his feet, and then forward for a gain of about 2 on the play. That'll make up a 4th and 3. 39, ball to 39, they have to get to 36. This is the game right here.
Gut check time right here.
And all of the Mount Zion players jump the line. It's going to be offsides. They're going to discuss, but all those Mount Zion Braves players jumped. Who are they going to call this on? And it is encroachment on the defense. And Taylorville will get a free set of downs. Boy, fantastic movement on that one.
What do you think it was? A little Baron Odom barking there?
Oh,
maybe an early clap?
This team. 3:50 left. 1st and 10 from the 34. Pierce in motion. Ball moves forward on the right-hand side, then pulled down on a simple run route from Mateer. 2nd and 8. That gets the ball run, or that gets the clock running, but not really a whole lot going on that play.
Both teams remaining very conservative on their offensive drives here in this last quarter.
And you wonder if you might just see just a flea flicker or some kind of trick play here just to see if you can't spread the defense just a little bit. Trips right. Now a throw is blocked, easily blocked, as boy, all over that one was J.C. Anderson, who Anderson read that one about a mile away.
And that guy can reach up and touch the field goal post if he wanted to. So
JC is 6'7".
Yeah.
6'7".
It's hard to throw over that. To throw it over the high school for that.
My goodness. So we'll try again here on a 3rd and 8 from the 32. Taylorville sets up. Split set 2 on the right-hand side. Pistol formation. Odom nearly loses it. Now tries to take it forward, still up on his feet, and then pulled down back to the original line of scrimmage. But that play broke down bad, and it'll be 4th and 8. 4th and 7.
They're going to stay out there.
Well, they're going to have to. 2:51 left in this one, absolutely. So they're going to take a timeout and see what they want to do about figuring this one out. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. This one 14-6, 4th and 6 from the 31-yard line. Table needing to get down to the 25 to pick up a first down. So not as bad a field position as what I thought when he originally got pulled down there over the right-hand side. But a tough decision for Jeb Odom on what he wants to do. Obviously, you have to go for it with 2:50 left here in the game. But what kind of play you want to do? You want to do a slant route? You want to do a trick play? You want to do a run? What are you thinking?
Slant to Durbin. It's been working all night long, but he hasn't quite been able to break the tackle, get the first down a whole lot of times. But I like it again here. Again, he also had a deep run into the end zone for the first score of the game. There's a couple of different options here.
Blake Ladders, Spencer Brown on the near side. Open set, all 5. Now mass movement as Clark Durbin comes on the near side.
Mass movement.
Durbin, Spencer Brown. Open set, 5 wide receivers. You think they're going to throw, and now a timeout called by Mount Zion as the game of chess continues as the two sides try to figure out what the other side is doing.
Last timeout here for the Braves.
2:50 left here in this game. 14-6 in favor of Mount Zion in what has been a very close game. And again, Taylorville, has kept it close all season long. All of their losses have come within 1 score of each other. And am I right on that?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
All of them within 1 score? 7 points?
Of Muhammad?
No, all the teams. Show them the last games that we played. Whoop. 43-38, 1 score.
Yep.
That Robinson win and 35. So, all of them have come within the 1 score. And yet, here's another one that's within 1 score of each other.
And Leroy, you came into this game saying, as I was going to point out, that if Taylorville can hang with them to within 1 score, that would be a win. But the way we've seen them play, coming away with a win, it felt so much more possible throughout this game.
There will be a lot of questions asked about this game when this one's done, regardless of whoever wins it. 2:50 left here. And now Spencer Brown going over the right-hand side. Who's coming? Mateer coming to the near side. Whistle blows, ready to go. And now, more whistles. And another timeout taken by Mount Zion. That is their last timeout. I feel like they've had 7 timeouts here in the last 2 minutes, but I digress. So one more time for them to figure it out. We're going to take a 30. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in a moment. 6, the big difference maker in this one, a 80-yard punt return for a touchdown, and that is the difference maker so far. 4th and 6 from the 31. Baron Odom, open set, 5 wide receivers up, looking to throw, rolls off to the near side. This is for the game. Left side, caught. It's caught and inbounds, and it is a first down for Taylorville, and they keep the game alive.
Clark Durbin, once again, from Odom to Durbin, that connection's been working out all night long, and when they needed it, they hit. Great play.
Spencer Braun rushes off the field. Coming on now is Travis Burke. First time we've mentioned his name tonight. 1st and 10 from the 20. Odom. New lease on life, rolls off to his right side, then gets swallowed up in the backfield, eaten up stopped by Calvin Becker, the defensive lineman, 6 foot, coming in there and making the stop on Baron Odom.
Yeah, loss of yard on that one. Ooh, and player going to the ground for the Tornadoes. That's Travis Burke.
2:06 left in this one, 2nd and 12 from the 22. Burke's slow to get up there in a 14-6 game. Keep in mind, Mount Zion has used up all their timeouts. Taylorville still has...
showing 0.
Apparently it's showing 0 for Taylorville as well, so...
It showed an L on the side for the Braves, or like last. I don't know if we get the L. Scoreboard's been all over the place.
Well, and the L is back, my friend. We are just completely unreliable over here as far
they get an L now?
No, I think.
Oh, now it's like a question mark.
I don't know what's going on. We don't know.
2-minute warning here.
I have no idea.
4th quarter. I don't either.
I'm supposed to know, and I don't know.
Well, it's okay.
So, regardless, Taylorville back out onto the field. So we'll see what they want to do here on the 2nd and 12 from the 22-yard line. Odom sets up. Laddish on the near side, as is Mateer. Odom back to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Malik Pierce! Taylorville leads! Taylorville with the big touchdown. There it is. Malik Pierce. He's on the score. Holy cow.
Able to get open, and Baron Odom, without a doubt, hits him in the chest. And that's an unbelievable swing right there. Let's see if they go for 2, Leroy.
Well, they have to go for 2, Tim. It's a 2-point game. Taylorville down 14-12. 1:46 left. And Taylorville will have a tough decision on what they want to do here for this 2-point conversion. A massive touchdown to Malik Pierce, and Taylorville feels fired up here. Boy, what a play. The pass to Malik Pierce. Pierce on a slant route right up the middle. Led his defender the whole way. Odom with a perfect pass, and Taylorville waltzes it in for the score.
And this is going to go to show that Taylorville can hang with any team in the Apollo Conference. This Mount Zion team has been a threat for the past few years, and now this game's going to be taken down to the absolute wire. Here we go, 14-12.
So 1:46 left in this 4th quarter. Taylorville trying to figure out a way to get this 2-point conversion in. They will start with the ball at the 4-yard line. So they'll try to figure out what they want to do about moving forward and seeing if they can't get a score on this one. Tornadoes. Malik Pierce getting the touchdown. 22-yard slant route, went right in.
He's been making an impact all game long with his feet, with his receptions, finally rewarded with a touchdown there.
We're going to have some very tough decisions for a player of the game, regardless of what happens on this 2-point conversion. So here we go, 2-point conversion. Taylorville crowd on their feet. We'll try to figure out what we can do here as there is a stung Mount Zion crowd here. Odom all alone in the backfield. Sets up. Looking for some help. Has Mateer on the near side, Mateer in motion. Loose ball, and now loose ball again, and all Mount Zion lands on it, and that is a turnover, not a turnover, but the 2-point conversion does not go through, as that is a loss on the play, and it will stay 14-12.
That's heartbreaking
The pass, or the snap was botched, and Odom tried to do something with it, couldn't do it, lost the ball as he tried to move over, and that will be a tough pill to swallow if that is the difference maker right there. So Taylorville will get ready to try to kick an onside kick here with 1:46 left. Well, maybe not. Mount Zion does not have any timeouts left.
Yeah, and they've been getting Mount Zion off the field, Leroy. We'll see. And for that play to unfold with the snap, you would have liked to see Barron put a ball into the end zone there, or maybe hand that thing off. To not even see that play develop, it's going to be tough here. But Taylorville special teams, they were ready to hop onto the field before that play even went down. So I'm excited to see their effort here.
A stunned Mount Zion crowd here holds a 2-point lead, 14-12, and special teams again, the big difference maker here in this one. And boy, Taylorville not having that kick blocked, that is the big difference maker here in this one so far. So Taylorville will get ready to go here on the special teams kick, and we'll see what they want to do here for this one. Again, Mount Zion has no timeouts left. Taylorville down by 2. Cameron Smith will get ready to kick. And Mount Zion expecting an onside kick. Cameron. And it is an onside kick. Takes a weird hop. Everyone falls on it. Mount Zion will take over at Mount Zion's 46. So it was an onside kick. The Braves do recover it.
Diving on it for the Braves. That was Jacob Harvey. And then another Brave just jumped right on top of Harvey, just for good measure.
Just to make sure. Have your own guy tackle you?
Hey, I don't mind.
So Mount Zion will presumably try to take a knee here and see if they can't just down this game. Again, all of Taylorville's losses this season have come by less than 7 points. They've been in every single game that they've played so far this year, although the record does not show how good this team really has been this season. Taylorville putting it all on the field tonight in what has been a completely close game on the road here, opening night for Mount Zion here. They have played all their non-con on the road so far. They will have a home non-con against Major Day at the end of the season. So that is a knee, and that will keep the clock running. It'll put up 2nd and 12.
As we've been saying, Leroy, going to be a tough decision here for our Nicole Patrick player of the game, Country Financial player of the game.
We're going to need to take a commercial break just so we can talk about all the options that we have, because there are a lot of players that are well-deserving here tonight of player of the game.
Well, there was one tonight, one touchdown, and your locally owned Scooters Coffee in Taylorville is donating $10 for each Taylorville varsity football touchdown in these varsity games. So $10.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. I'm so sorry. 2 touchdowns. $20. Long day.
6 times 2 is 12. So they'll take the knee there. They took their time taking their knee, and Coach Odom was like, hey, get in there and hit them. Oh. So it would appear that both teams are out of timeouts. So they will have to snap it one more time. And that should do it. The missed 2-point conversion coming back here against Taylorville. Taylorville will fall to 1-3 on the season. Mount Zion will improve to 3-1, and Mount Zion will escape by the skin of their teeth here in this one. Final score from Taylorville, or from Mount Zion, excuse me, Mount Zion Braves 14, Taylorville Tornadoes 12, and what was a very, very close football game as we wait for the final buzzer to go. And that is the official final. We're going to talk about player of the game. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in a minute. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in here on TommyTV. If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook to never miss another broadcast.
Again, the final score tonight was 12-14 in favor of the Mount Zion Braves. Our next broadcast will be boys varsity soccer versus Vandalia on September 24th. Be sure to tune in to the boys soccer senior night and show them your support.
Thanks again for joining us on behalf of our entire TommyTV crew and myself. We hope you have a great rest of your evening. From TommyTV reporting from Mount Zion High School, I'm Reagan Fassero. Have a good night.
You're watching TommyTV.